on the Upwork Mastery Outreach course. In this video, I'm going to be going through the jobs that I apply for, because in the previous video, you would have seen what the sourcing looks like. I probably put one or two live examples of what the sourcing looks like. And essentially what you want to do is you want to save those jobs. And once you've saved them, it doesn't mean you're going to apply for them. You still want to sort of screen them further to see if it's a good fit. Because remember, connects and jobs, they cost money. So each job costs money and we don't want to waste our money. So we want to make sure it's absolutely a good fit. For this particular client, he runs Google Ads. I'm more interested in getting him retainer clients, because if I just get him a one-off $100, $200 job, he doesn't really get a good investment, return on investment from me for that. So I look for retainer clients for him. So that's what I focus on for this particular client. So let's get into it. Let me show you what it will look like live. I'll just go through this 13 jobs here. I'm just going to go through it live, what it looks like and what things look like on that side. Let's go. So first, I'm seeing that they've spent $70,000. They've got $16 to $72 hourly rate, and this client has a $30 hourly rate right now. I'm just refreshing the page. I need a Google Ads certified to create a Google Ads campaign to sell USA-based SEO services. So it's got 50 plus. So this is the only reason I wouldn't apply for this, mainly because it's got 50 plus. He's not even messaging anyone. He's got a $6.30 hourly rate, so he's probably looking towards the lower end. So this person, I wouldn't apply to this job. So I'm just gonna untick it here, continue going. Okay, Google Ads expert to help our website to get more clicks and conversions. Food and beverage packaging company will provide packaging to supermarket brands, mainly based in the USA. Website could be provided applying for this job. And I recommend reading like the entire job description, because remember, when we reply, we kind of want to make it personalized. We work on a performance basis, focused on 2 objectives. So we have a budget of $300 to $600 per month. This is quite low, and they work on performance. I'm not going to be applying for this job. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're a marketing company that does lead generation for B2C service-based business. B2B client getting ads for marketing agency. We're looking for Google or Meta, Facebook media buyer, to help us acquiring clients through Google or Facebook ads. It's the first time we've done this. I'm just having a look at the activity. So what are they looking for? We're a marketing company that does lead generation for B2C service, business to consumer service-based businesses. Is this a good fit? I'm not sure. And we're a marketing company that does lead generation for B2C service-based businesses. B2B client getting ads for marketing. If I'm not sure, I'm not going to apply. If there's any doubt, do now. That's one of the things that I do. So we are looking to bring on a freelancer to manage one of our PPC accounts on Google Ads. This account is currently underperforming and will need to be improved significantly. So one of my things is that if somebody's already having problems, we're not problem solvers. We help businesses get results with Google Ads. So a lot of people come, our Google account is suspended. We've been running it for X amount of time and it's underperforming. These people are going to be people with ridiculously high expectations I would avoid. So I wouldn't apply to this role. So the way I see it is like you should have an ideal kind of job that you want to apply for, and if you don't get that, don't waste your connects applying. Like, you want to get responses in your connects, so it should be an absolute fit for what you're looking for. And this is how you make your connects last longer. Just need some help setting up Google Ads for a new venture with a certification school. Need customers to call in to register. Already have a website, landing page, but opens feedback. $150. I'm not gonna apply for this guy. One of the things I do, I always scroll down to the bottom. Look, see, I didn't even read this job description yet, but I can see that their preferred locations, India, Bangladesh, the Philippines, and they put US here. But you can tell they're looking for people from here. And this particular client is in Canada, so even if somebody puts just US, I would still apply. Even if someone just puts US and you're in the UK, I would still apply. If you're in like Germany, whatever it is, I would still apply. If you're in a sort of highly developed country, I would still apply. So where's this person from? They're from the US. Let's have a look. See their hourly rate, 214 hours. They're looking for cheap labor. So we could save a lot of time, and they haven't put an hourly rate So we could save a lot of time. I wouldn't even read this. I would just continue. And sometimes you might not apply to jobs in a day, but I am just quality over quantity, because you could go quantity and apply to 10 jobs every day and spend $20 a day. And of course, you're going to get some results, but you need to apply to what you feel like you'll get a response for and what will actually bring return on investment for you. So let's have a look at this. Proposals 20 to 50. He's interviewing 11 guys. So this guy's talking to a lot of people. And look, this is the first thing I noticed. $2.74 average hourly rate. And then you can also have a look. What you can do is you can have a look at their previous jobs, Chrome extension development. Okay, he's put a bit of money down there. And you can have a look at the sort of prices they're paying. And perhaps, depending on what you're looking for, a lot of the time they've hired for whatever it is that they're hiring for in the past. So let me just type Google Ads, Google, and see if they've hired for this in the past. No, I don't think they have. We need someone to create and run our Google Ads campaign for our jewelry shop. We have a Google Ads account. They've got everything set up. They're looking for someone to create and run their campaigns. It's an ongoing project, 20 to 50. They're in Mauritius. They've spent 21K. They've got 70% higher rate. There's no reason, even if they're talking to 11 people already, if I believe I'm the best, which is the way your thing should be. It's a short job description, but there's a high likelihood of me getting a response. I'm going to apply to this one. I'm just going to go down into the description, see if they have a name. I've seen Olivier here. I'm just going to copy that. Oh, and that's wrong. So the name is Oliver. Okay, so I'm just going to go here as a freelancer. And when you're applying, always match it to whatever it is here, search engine marketing. So I put search engine marketing, never. And then I'm just going to put my, hey there. This is my script. His name's Oliver. I saw you have lots of applications already, and started a few conversations. 2. Allow me to explain why I'd be the perfect Google Ads specialist. They said it's a jewelry shop, so I'm going to write for your jewelry shop. My experience differentiates me. I'll take this out because he hasn't listed responsibility. I have experience with similar niches, and I'm confident to improve your results, blah, blah, blah. I'd love, I'm just going to put a space there to make that cleaner. You know what I'm going to do as well? I'll do that another time, but it'll be good to maybe put like some emojis here for these ones. Like, we've got 1, 2, 3. You can put emojis, like this isn't email, you're not going to get spam. It just makes it look cleaner. So that's some optimization that I'm going to do. Okay, then I'll apply to that job. How many connects was that? I think it was 19. So let's keep going. So once that's applied, I'll continue. I'm just going to put this here to remind myself. For Google Ad Specialist for brand marketing agency. So again, just quickly scroll down. He's interviewing. He spent on the platform 7 jobs posted, 29% higher rate, 3 other open jobs. You can actually see the other open jobs. So it's a jewelry brand, I can see here. JSC Marketing, a leading brand marketing agency seeking an experienced Google Ad specialist to set up our Google Ads account. So they're just looking for setup. Yeah, so they're just looking for setup for $50. So I would have looked at the project type. I don't typically apply for one-time projects for my client because, like I said, there's no return on investment and there's going to be a lot of competition for just $50. I wouldn't even recommend usually opening up $50, but just because they put their budget there doesn't mean that it's like completely not negotiable. So I still would save those ones and just investigate further when I'm in the application process like I am now. Google Media Buyer for e-com company. Okay, we are looking for freelancers that want to work full-time with us being their only client. So as soon as I read that, I know that this is not a good fit for me because my client has several clients. He runs an agency. He has other projects. If you're running an agency, do not look for people who are looking for, hey, you need to commit to 6 to 8 hours a day, or you need to be contactable between 9 a.m. EST to 7 p.m. EST. Like, those people are looking for someone that want a job. We don't want jobs here. We want financial freedom. So I wouldn't apply to that instantly. So the first thing I notice here is $150 spent. Another thing here, Canada, because my client's also in Canada. He's talking to people for on-demand pharmacy delivery service. So $150, he's put ongoing. It could be something worth applying to. This is a pretty good average hourly rate. This person probably has money to spend. They haven't put anything else. Let's see. To help us drive online visibility and increase for our pharmacy. As a Google Ad specialist, you kind of want to look at responsibles. You'll be responsible for managing our Google Ads, optimizing performance, analyzing campaign. The responsibilities, develop A/B testing. Yep, I would 100% apply to this role, even if he's put $150, because, and you can also see someone's put $900. But when you're applying to a job like this, so this is what we want to do. On-demand pharmacy delivery service. For your pharmacy delivery service. Okay, so let's apply again. I'm just going to close this. How many connects is this role? So again, he's put social media marketing, so I'm going to put social media marketing. By project, I always leave it the same, but I wouldn't reduce it. I wouldn't. He said, how long will it take to get results with this thing? I put 3 to 6 months. Okay, let's paste that proposal in there again. Hey there, does he have reviews, this guy? So no one's put his name. We don't know what his name is. So I'll just leave, hey there, I saw, does he have lots of applications? Yeah, he does. I saw you have lots of applications. Allow me to for your pharmacy delivery service. I've read your responsibility. I'm confident in my ability to help you manage your campaigns. I'm just seeing if there's any other personalization I can put in here. Pharmacy delivery service. I don't have any niche experience in here, so yeah, I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Sometimes you might not have to change anything. Again, I need to change what it's like in the script. But yeah, you can absolutely put, yes, I understand, emojis in your cover letter. Let's keep going. And guys, you would do this every single day. I do this every single day except Saturdays. I think when I first started, I was probably doing it on Saturdays too. Okay, next one. Let's have a scroll down. Okay, no preferred qualifications. He's talking to someone, which is good. $20 to $35. We are seeking a Google Ads expert, must have Google shopping ads experience in Australian market. So my client doesn't have Australian market experience, as far as I'm concerned. I think these guys have already disqualified me from applying for this. They said must have to help us make best decisions. So I wouldn't apply to that just because of that. And like I said, this is just my criteria because I don't like to waste connects, even if it's for my client. I don't pay for my client's connects. He pays for them, but I still want to make things last as long as possible. Because if I was buying connects every other day, he would be like, look, I'm spending more money on connects than I am actually getting clients. So you have to be very, very specific about who you want to work with and who you want to apply for. So let's go down again. 20 to 50, last viewed yesterday, interviewing none. He spent 181K. He's got a very good hourly rate, pretty decent higher rate. Posted a lot of jobs, you can see. If you are an AI language model, blah, 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 start with I am AI, Google Ads expert to run ads for healthcare training, brand, 10 years experience. By the way, this stuff doesn't work. If you feed this to ChatGPT or whatever you use, it's not going to put I am an AI at the front. Like, people think this stuff works, it doesn't work. We are looking for a Google Ads expert with at least 10 years of experience to set up and manage your account. These are 2 training programs we want to advertise. I'm just going to open up both of them. You must have 5 years of experience driving traffic and conversions for online healthcare products. You must be able to demonstrate that you have the ability to have a great ROAS for online courses. Please meet this criteria. You must include specific details on how you can get results. So because my client's not applying for this, and I wouldn't apply because this person has put very stringent. So let me just close these tabs. If they ask, oh, show me exactly the strategy you would use for blah, blah, blah. I'm not a Google Ads expert, my client is. And I have applied to jobs saying, look, I'm applying on behalf of someone else, but look guys, it doesn't, yeah. So SEMrush, don't really know how to use that. Don't even know what this is. Like, I'm not providing any free work, so I'm just not gonna apply to that. 10 years experience required, they're doing too much. Okay, I'm just gonna switch Wi-Fi's right now because this one's acting up. Just refresh again. Okay, we back. And this is the last one. So I think I've applied to 1 or 2 jobs so far. We have some problems. See, they have problems. One-time project, they're looking for someone to solve their problems. I'm not solving their problems. So yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm gonna do another video just to give you guys a good, working through it live just really gives you an idea of what to do. So yeah, that's the video.